Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna say in this recording, but there's been a lot of things on my mind. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't really been able to sleep that well last night. But there's some things I wanted to talk about. So, from what I hear, this whole planetary conjunction that's about to happen in about a week or so, it's supposed to be the biggest thing that's going to happen to this planet, the energies. So this planetary conjunction that's about to happen, the Saturn and Jupiter conjunction, that's going to happen on the 21st, and we already had an eclipse a few days ago, and I didn't know about that, but yeah, lately I've been feeling like all of these energies, and it's crazy because a few days ago, like I've just been having like all of these like creative thoughts within my mind, and I didn't know that we had a solar eclipse. But I just have to tell you, like, I just want to say that times are getting really, really scary right now, and that's just really how I feel. But I'm trying not to let it stress me out, because I know that the Most High is watching over me. I know that my spiritual galactic husbands are watching over me, and I just have to try my best to just not be scared. But it's not like my aura is like completely lowered. Like, it's just knowing that this reality is a de facto reality. This whole COVID-19 thing that happened, like, it happened for a reason. And these freaking these sick psychos out there on the earth, these sick psychopaths who freaking know about all of this, who, they know already. We don't. These few chosen humans who are in power over the planet, they know what's about to go down, and we don't. This is what's so unsettling about all of this. It's so unsettling, it's scary. And I just have to, I have to speak about this in a recording, because I want people to listen, and I want people to understand what's really gonna go down, and we gotta be prepared. We have to be. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. I try really hard not to stress out, but just, just being how I am and knowing, like, and just having, like, this, like, the full intuition that things are just really, really shitty right now. I mean, it's the freaking shittiest it's ever been. And I can't help to think that, I can't help but think that it's only gonna get worse, but you see, it's just like, it's almost like I'm not, you know, don't talk to me about, you know, what life is gonna bring in the future, because from now on, at this point, I'm not in cahoots with this reality anymore. I've totally just, I just don't want anything to do with it anymore. It's just, you know, it's just not for me. This COVID-19 life that we're living. You know, it's just, it's not for me, and it will never be for me, because everybody is so, like, everybody's just so, like, wanting to, like, go with the flow with it, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. But everybody is just, it just feels like everybody is just freaking going along with it. And from all the things that I know, from, you know, the feelings that I have, the gut feeling that I have, I know I can't be wrong, because, you know, within this system, it's only going to get worse. But, you know, as far as this planetary conjunction is concerned, like, you have to be the one to put out your intent, to put out your creative thoughts into the universe, and within a week or so, you know, it's going to be a galactic and planetary reset. So whatever you want, whatever you desire, just focus on it. Focus your energy on what you really want, and just put it out into the universe. You know, that's what the melanated people are supposed to do right now. And this is a really, really, really special time, because this whole the coronavirus is meant to bring the melanated people down. That's what it's for. Because they don't want the original humans to be together anymore. They don't want us associating. They don't want us putting forth that really strong, you know, that they don't want us putting forth that really strong phoenix, cobra, snake energy out there. They don't want us doing that. And sometimes I can't help being stressed out, because I know, like really, like, deep inside myself, like, I know what's coming. Because actually I've had like a few, like, you know, premonition dreams. And I remember one specifically, but I'm not gonna go into it in this recording. But in the past, I've had a lot of premonition dreams, and, you know, like, it's funny, like, if you like, if you remember one of those dreams, like, say you had a dream like that and you remember it for some reason, and it's like really, it's like really permanent in your mind, then like you'll do everything that you can to avoid the situation. And it's really, really fucking crazy. But, you know, anyways. So yeah, you guys, they don't, you know, the rulers and the leaders who are in power, they don't want the melanated peoples to come together, because that's, you know, when we come together, that's when our energy is the strongest. That's when we'll be the strongest. And they don't want us coming together on a united front and you know, putting out our intent like that. Like, they are so scared of that. You know, I'm a mixed race person, but, you know, throughout all the knowledge I've obtained through YouTube and, you know, reading books and all of that, like, you know, and having a really strong gut, like, intuition as well, like, I really feel like now this is the time for most of the melanated peoples on the planet to rise up. And, you know, it's cool because we can rise up just with ourselves. You know, we don't have to be in a group or anything like that, but, you know, I mean, this is what they've wanted all along. You know, this is why this whole freaking coronavirus thing popped off, because, you know, because we don't really know what's out there. Like, there's a specific like alien race who is over the whole planet, who's ruling over the whole planet, and you know, they know, because they don't want the original gods and goddesses to rise up again, because they know that if they do, then we'll be totally within our God state, and you know, they're not gonna be able to do anything about it, because we're gonna be so powerful. Okay? So I'm going to try my best to put forth my intention, what I really want out into the universe. I mean, you can't let an opportunity like this go to waste. You just can't. If you're awake and you know what's really going on, then you should do everything in your power to let your creative brain energy flow out into the Milky Way. And since this is going to be a total galactic reset for the Earth, your intention is going to be stronger than ever, and this is what they don't want. So they're trying everything in their power to frickin' suppress us. And it's not gonna go down like that. I mean, there's gonna be more rioting, there's gonna be more violence, of course, but I mean, as an awakened person, as an awakened being, like, it's your job to let others know and to put out your energy, your own special, unique energy to Jupiter and Saturn when this happens. Because at this point, they're going to be, okay, just imagine yourself in a theater, okay? And you have to put on a performance. So Jupiter and Saturn, they're going to be on the sidelines, just watching and observing. They're going to be watching and observing your energy that you put forth. And, with the two coming together at this special time, you have to do everything in your power to try and please them, to try and express to them, like, I'm a god, I'm a goddess, so can you please, can you please supply me with, everything that I've worked hard for, everything that I've done in this life. Like, can you guys, I don't know, am I worthy enough to express, how special this time really is for us, and the energies all around us, they'll understand. I really think that they will understand if you do that. If you do that with all of your intent, all of your special heart chakra energy, going forth out into the universe. Because now at this time, it's, the energies are going to be the most potent. And you know what? I really think the Earth now at this time is going to be shaken. This whole planet is going to shake. So whatever happens, the people of the planet are going to be shook by whatever's going to take place here after a little while. So this is what's really going to happen. It's, something's going to go down, but if you, and don't pay attention to the negative stuff. And this is, and I can't stress this enough. This is how important, just not having a television. At this time, you have to be smart enough to not let this whole COVID-19, this whole coronavirus thing, get everybody down. And it's already too late for that. But, such individuals like myself, I'm smart enough to know that not having a TV and not having the news play on the television 24/7 in your house is going to be really beneficial. Because when the news, when the television emits those frequencies from the news just talking about coronavirus all the fucking time, it freaking gets your energy way down. Your energy just freaking stops. So that's why there shouldn't be any news playing. This is why you shouldn't freaking own a television right now, because if you freaking turn on that damn thing, it's just coronavirus, COVID-19, COVID-19, it's fucking scary. Let it fucking scare you, all day long. Okay? God, and it just freaking... I just have to say it like this, because we're in such dire times right now, and you have to be really careful out there. And this is why I'm just this is why I'm just really hesitant to just not be out there in life right now, because of the stupid coronavirus thing, the stupid COVID-19 thing, and the stupid freaking vaccine thing. It's just, it just brings your energy down, like really low, like completely. And I can't stress this enough. It's just when you're listening to the bullshit all day on the news, it lowers your vibration, it lowers your aura. Okay? And actually the television is, you know, when you're listening to the news, like, it's actually wanting you to comply to all of this, to comply with everything that's going on. And the TV is telling you to just not, you know, don't think for yourself, freaking do what everybody else is doing, wear a mask, don't talk to people, the news is telling us wear a mask, get your vaccine, and I hope that you guys know right now that this vaccine is going to alter your DNA. It's going to alter it, and it's going to alter it to the point to where it's within their favor, okay? Not yours. It's the frickin' stupid thing is gonna sterilize you to the point to where you can't like be like imaginative anymore, or you can't have that creative thought anymore. That's what I think it's gonna do to you. Oh, and by the way, I think this frickin' vaccine will have a microchip in it, a biochip in there. And, I want to make something quite clear, too, that I know this is going to be hard for many of you to accept, I was crying last night because it's just, I have that gut feeling, and it's just obvious. It's obvious because, when I went and got that COVID COVID-19 test, and they stuck the thing up my nose, like really far. So now at this point, I have a tracking device within my nose or something. And if any of you guys out there know how I can get this so-called tracking device out of my nasal passage, like, please let me know, because I just don't want to live with, like, I don't want to live with me thinking like, okay, well, they're able to frickin' track me now, and this is the truth, okay? I don't know how they're going to do it, but there's just so many things that people just stay ignorant to. It's disgusting. It's just like, why aren't more people like talking about this? And people are probably gonna listen to my video saying like, oh, well, she's a conspiracy theorist, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, I always get that. And people who just want to voice their opinion, voice what they're really feeling inside, like, how can they always be wrong all the time? When we know that there's certain media on the internet that lies to us, and of course the news lies to us. So I don't know. This is just something that I've been thinking about, and I'm trying not to stress. about it. I'm gonna try after this recording to get some sleep, because last night I wasn't really able to sleep well, so I don't know, I just might stay up though, actually, but I didn't want this recording to be too long, but yeah, I just wanted to get on here and voice what I felt. See, this whole thing is just disgusting, dude. Like, this whole year has just been disgusting, and I'm ready for it to be over. And I don't understand how other people can't be feeling this way. Like, I can't understand, like, how people can't feel the same way. Like, people are just going about life like this whole thing is nothing. Like, they're just complying to frickin' everything. They're wearing the mask. They're limiting their oxygen. People are just wearing the mask in their cars. What else is going on? People are walking around like robots. People are not making eye contact with you. People are walking outside with their masks on, looking down at the street or at the sidewalk. Their heads aren't up. Most people have just, spiritually, most people have just given up. Most people, they are not who they were before this whole thing, because they're wearing the mask outside. They're wearing the mask in their car. And they're just willing and ready to freaking get the vaccine. Because they think that it'll save them for some reason. When we all know that it's not a cure-all. It's just something that's temporary for the moment. And this freaking vaccine will, this vaccine will have the microbiochip in it. Everybody's gonna have a microbiochip within them if they get it. Everybody who had got that COVID-19 test, and I freaking got it. You know, and at that time I didn't know any better, you know, but apparently now I can be tracked wherever I go. And you know, it's funny, before all this happened, like, we were already being tracked by our cell phone, by having our cell phones. So I guess now I'm double tracked or something.